Yeah, no, I'll take a break. Yep.
All right, so sorry, we got a little pause here. Waiting for this match to start. We are going to bring in the 2022 World Champion, Paul Luna. Give him a few seconds. He's going to figure this out. We're getting our course selection going here. This is King of the Hill. Haas Gervais. I think they drew... I'm not going to say. I think they drew Easter.
Eddie G, can I see you, please?
All right, so we're going to bring in Paul. We're going to do this King of the Hill match. All right. We're bringing in Paul Anthony Luna. Yes, there he is.
All right. Where are we at? So we have Sean Gervais versus
Correct.
Randy Moss for the King of the Hill. Straight cash homie.
Right out the gate.
Sean's been playing pretty well. Andy has been playing very well.
Yes. We have a
Now-
little chush situation here.
Well, Sean Gervais does not chush. He does not have that. It looks like he's going to thumb this with roll. Oh, he's pulling it back.
It
looks like
straight.
he swerved it a little
It
bit.
looks straight.
It looks good. Oh, and that
looks
is
straight.
good.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. I would have bet $1 million that
boy.
was in.
Oh, boy. Yeah. This is one of the best chush situations I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. This is going to be if he got it.
Buried.
Sean Gervais hates the chush because he doesn't do it.
Because he doesn't do it.
Doesn't do it. I also hate the chush. I think it's a cheater thing.
I would be better off if it didn't exist as well. If
I don't
it
like
didn't
it.
exist. But I do like that wrinkle in the game. I do like that wrinkle.
I mean, it's interesting.
And I think it's a good offset for how easy the courses are. You have to have little things like that to change things up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if it was up to me, all the greens would be
Flat.
no. No, the greens would be designed in a way that wouldn't allow the chush. So it would be like up more.
There should be a break on every green.
It would be
every single green should have a break, is what you're saying.
well, not necessarily a break, but it could be like an elevated tee box or elevated fairway. That way, the wind, you can't really.
Yeah.
Just to make it harder. I mean, I take advantage of it for sure, but
Well, you have to use all the tools in the bag.
you have to. I mean,
Even if you don't like the tools, you
Even
got to
if you
still
don't like
use
it, yeah.
them. You know what I mean?
So what's your prediction for this match? Andy has a one-stroke lead already.
I mean, I've been down this road a few times, and I love Sean,
Yeah.
but yeah, I love
Minus
Sean.
170. That's probably about right because he's got the lead.
I think I'd be crazy not to take Haas.
Yeah, for sure. In this situation, being up one, for sure, you have to take Haas.
Oh, I forgot about the up one.
Even without the stroke. Okay.
I'll go as far to say this.
I mean-
is if Gervais holds out, I would still take Haas.
Yeah.
There's just
And he had a. Thank you.
there's just more. There's more mileage on Haas. There's more. He's proved that he can do it in
That is true.
adverse conditions.
So you would think in these conditions, when he is coherent, that he should be a
Correct.
You're a big favorite.
Correct. Let's see if Randy Moss pops this one in there. So what's your feeling about these? Because we might have a while here before there's any damage.
Yeah. What about these courses?
We might think in hole 14 at this point. But anyways, what's your thought on these designer putters?
Designer putters? What do you mean?
These putters that are like.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know about that.
No, the different ones like Haas is using the My First putter.
Oh,
Some people
the
use
blue, the blocky.
I hate to say it. I don't want to get a little too graphic on stream, but some people use the bong. I'm sure you've seen it.
I don't want to talk about that. That's that's illegal.
But are you a designer putter?
In my
are you a? I shouldn't say designer putter.
I don't know what I use. I think I use just the regular putter. I used to use the sword. I used to use the one-timer.
That sword had quite the sound effect to it, like a slasher. Kind of thing
I never listened to the sound.
Yeah, sound off.
You know, you always have to do the sound off. That way you're not bothering other people with your...
Well, and you don't want to hear the same thing being said 900 million times.
Yeah. I mean, you got
so you gotta just turn
Jim Nance and Peter Jacobs and the bong putter. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah. But why? Which one do you use?
That bong, ba-bong, bong, bong.
Use the fishing pole? Oh, you?
I get.
You know,
is that just in mobile? Sorry, a little inter-office conversation there. Sorry.
All right, we got hey Greg, how you doing? And Jason Graham, hello. Blake Cox, how are you doing? Sorry, we have a phone here that's
Luna,
charging.
I have to ask.
Apparently, yeah.
I have to ask you. We're in a mundane kind of portion of this course.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So, and we had mouth on.
Mm-hmm.
This is our chance here. Can we hear your thoughts on the mouth Luna match, where you gave him a stroke?
Yeah, I didn't mind giving him oh, it was high. I didn't mind giving him that a stroke there because he has done that for me before, and at the time I felt like it was pretty much impossible to thumb it at 69, no matter like.
That's a dead.
I know
whiff.
that if I.
That's a dead whiff.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I feel like I've done that before and it's never read 69. The
73.
If I
maybe.
duff it, it's a 73, 74.
Yeah.
And that's like a total, like just graze.
Yeah.
So I was like, that should not have happened. And since he's done things like that for me before, or he liked to swerve this.
I think
I didn't
you know.
like that.
We kind of already talked about this, but I think he would have done that for you too.
Yeah.
And he came on here and said that he would have done that for you too.
I know he would have.
So really, that means nothing then.
And
because you guys both would have done it for each other.
And let me be honest.
So we can put that to bed. We can put that whole thing to bed.
I thought once he went in the water, it was over. So like that stroke was basically like me saying, "Here, I'll give you this, and I'll still beat you no matter what." No, I'm serious. I'm surprised I lost that match. Like,
that was a tough
Now
loss.
I look like the good guy because I gave it, but but in actuality, I thought I was going to beat him. Like, after he went in the water,
I'll just give it to
so I was
him
like, here, let me just give you
it's not
this.
going to matter anyway.
Now he owes me one, so I could just be like, hey,
but you got to
give me a stroke.
You
bitch.
have to give him credit for that fight. I think he held out twice after that, right?
Yeah, 2 hole outs.
I mean, he put a little heat on you, so.
Yeah, and I still wasn't worried.
And then. Yeah.
Then he won, yeah.
I said on the stream, this is going to be the third time, it's going to be redundant for the viewers, but you weren't here. I said on the stream, if Luna makes this on top of mouth in sudden death, this instantly becomes the greatest Golden Tee match.
What? What do you mean?
Time.
Why?
when he hold out on the extras.
Oh, and then I lined it up, and I was like,
Yeah.
I know exactly where
Because you were
you're-
doing
yeah.
this whole thing, and if you would have made that,
It would have been funny.
I
yeah.
think we would have got into
It was just I needed,
greatest match
I
status.
missed, so I missed it right, and if I would have thumbed it one mile per hour more, it would have went in the hole.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, I mean, it peaked at it, big time peak.
But just like to be honest, I was not I wasn't lining anything up. I don't really on a shot like that where he's got a different wind.
Yeah.
And unless it's on the,
Do you know what the best?
unless it's off the tee, I'm not trying to like adjust off of anyone's shot.
The best part of that match though was we already knew it was gonna be a good match, and then it delivered.
It did, yeah.
It delivered. It really did. And I love the aspect of Mouth being down a little bit, having to be aggressive
Have to come back, yeah.
when he's already super aggressive.
Yeah, he is very aggressive.
You know what I mean?
Maybe the most aggressive in the game,
Big time.
22, Chris Wengler, Paul
Big time.
Tayloe.
depending on. Ooh, 139. Let's see if
That
he's
is-
going.
yeah, that's a little
He
bigger than we,
declined the hole and win for 139.
I hope he makes it.
Is that out of respect?
Yeah, it's just an etiquette thing. Oh yes, get in.
Go in
Oh
for
my
200.
goodness! Look at this. Nice shot.
Andy
Nice
was
shot.
worried about that one. He thought it looked good. I saw him pick up his hat.
Andy knew it was online just like we did.
Wait, what happened here? What?
I think he dropped another. I think he missed another putt. Did he miss another putt? Yeah.
Okay, we haven't been. Let's get back to the
Yeah.
Gervais Haas match
Correct.
because
Good idea.
we missed a lot here. I don't know what happened.
So, are you?
Andy just looked at me. I think he might be listening to the stream right now. Let's test it. Let's test. Okay, he's not. He didn't react to that.
All right. So in our match, I'm probably 80% rough guy.
Are you really? Are you really?
Is he really listening to the stream? All right. If he's listening to the stream, let me start making sure that he
Is that the recipe?
gets some love.
Is that the key?
So in our match, we went out to the fairway, but a lot of times
Yeah.
it's the rough
On which one?
on
I'm
this
sorry.
hole.
Oh, okay.
This is the one where
yes.
you go to the rough, but we both went to the fairway.
I like the fair. Like I
I did a
used to
couple
go to the
flybys.
rough.
This is the one I did a couple flybys on
Yeah.
to see what my thumb shot would be on my
Yes.
second shot. Yeah.
I will say that the pin on that last hole is usually tucked either on the left or on the right.
Yeah.
So, and if it's on the right, then going to that area is not
It doesn't
really
do
that
anything.
good because you don't have a lot of green to work with. But I've just been doing it out of habit because.
That's exactly. I've been doing the same thing.
So Sean needs some hole outs because
This might be one of them.
no,
Nope.
it was up 3. He
Not
needed
enough
to
heat
roll
on
on that one.
A little more speed. A little more speed on that.
So, all right, what do we have? We got 14. Oh, this is the possibly drivable one, and it's a headwind.
So I think you.
So,
I don't know what.
I'm laying up here.
I
I'm gonna
saw
try
you
to-
lay up. I saw you lay up on your last match.
Yeah, versus who was I playing?
I don't know, but to
I don't
me,
remember.
I'm always gonna go.
Uh-huh.
This might be why I'm not in the top level of players, but I'm always gonna go because I
You're
really,
going for it?
No, I just like that chip. I'd rather have that chip anyway.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when the pin's all the way over at the left, there's
I
not
know,
really,
but I just trust my fiber chipping more than holing out.
from that far away.
Yes.
Jeez. Okay.
I don't hole out as much as I should. That's a really good look, though. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, it's like because you got the and you're not only chipping. You're not only chipping. You're chipping out of the
No,
heavy
that-
rough,
And you're right. You have an uphill that you can rip.
and it's a left
Yeah.
sloped green. Now Andy has to get aggressive here. He has to make this. Kidding. I'm kidding. And he's hits the correct shot. That's just right on the green, and he's gonna have
By
an
the way,
eagle
he's
there.
going to hear that in about 30 seconds.
No, I was actually talking about Sean. He has. Ooh, this is looking.
I'm coming back. Give me a second.
Okay.
All right. So Haas has to make this.
He's got to make this putt, or else the match is over. He's got it. He got it.
This is a big deal here.
Is this King of the Hill?
All right.
match?
This is the King of the Hill
winner
match.
is
Yeah.
King of the Hill.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
So this is the last really good chance for a hole-up, honestly. And-
Ooh! So he can adjust off that.
But on
He
this
saw-
course, anybody playing this course is thinking that.
Oh, he's got the G-Wit. What?
No, this is the last good chance at a hole-out. This
Yeah,
is it.
because
Yeah.
17 and 18, not really. 17's green is just too
18,
much. It's too volatile, you know.
18 on this course is probably the
That's
hardest.
why I hate, huh?
Is it the hardest 18 this year?
Yeah, I mean, if you get a tailwind and the pin's like all the way
I
up.
mean,
at
Hollywood's
yeah.
Hollywood's a push shot.
Hollywood, you can cut that in no matter what
a
the
medium
wind
tee
is,
every
and
time.
you can actually get it closer to the hole no matter what the wind is. This one is one that you're sometimes only happy to have a putt.
I think this is the best finish to a course.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Like
probably this year.
Like
you
17
know.
on Hollywood is tough, but 18 is not so bad.
I
These
look,
two here, they can be tricky.
I look
these
at
last
it
two.
in terms of swing holes.
Yeah, there's a little
that's-
trickiness to these two holes.
That's kind of how I gauge a course, and I like
Yeah.
I like these last two holes.
I mean, like look what we had to do yesterday in the qualifier
Mm-hmm.
on this hole.
On this one,
We had to go up top.
I don't remember what was the thing on.
On this hole yesterday,
Yeah,
we had to go up top. It was the only way to get it.
I really don't remember.
Upper fairway, and then you had to hammer the driver naked.
Upper fairway. You're talking about right here?
Nope. No, the other one. The one on the
Oh,
top
the
of the
patch?
hill. No, the one on the top of the hill.
That's Haas.
Because I
All
don't
right,
know how
Andy, just hold out again. That's
I don't know
you
how
don't appreciate this.
and because I was talking to Fox and
Hey, Andy, you'll appreciate this.
Gervais. I was talking to Fox and Gervais, and they're like, "You just got to go up top. There's nothing you can do before I hit it." I wish you would remember it
So this
because
is
I would love to hear what you did if you didn't go up top.
this match is over. Andy Haas is the king of the hill. Someone's gonna have to beat him twice in the finals.
Is he back?
I mean,
Is he back to running good in these tournaments?
he needs to. Oh wow. Yeah,
That's
he-
what I mean. No, but that's what I mean. When you get a second one,
If you get the second one, yeah.
all of a sudden you're.
If you get two in a row, you're back. If not, then you're not back.
If you're not, yeah. If it's just an anomaly. it's just. He sprinkled one in. But if you get two in a row,
You know,
you're not sprinkling.
Odell Park.
Oh, looks like Andy Haas beat Crispy Lanetta. He took his first place away from him. But
Crispy Lanetta.
Sean's going to go down to the loser side, and he's going to play the winner of. Did Jeff? Okay, so all right, let's head over to Paul Tayloe versus
Yeah,
CJ.
this is,
Looks like they're both tied here.
This is interesting. Here's another course where I just don't think we're going to see anything. We could see a hole out, right? Like we could see a hole out on
Wait,
this
I
course,
thought Eddie.
but we're not going to see any damage until 17.
Well, Eddie just lost. Eddie just lost, and also McCook lost as well. So Lannon is going to play the winner of CJ.
Nice shot,
Yeah.
Paul Tayloe.
Okay. Oh my! Paul Tayloe is. Wait, it said you'll appreciate this.
Man, that was a.
You'll appreciate this,
That was an
but I didn't get
incredible
anything else. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that. Were you listening to the stream? Oh, okay.
Oh, 'cause it looked like you were.
It looked like you were because I said, I think Andy might be listening to the stream. And then, like, you looked over, and I winked at you.
Yes.
Another King of the Hill for Andy Haas. He needs one more.
Hey, good job. Good job today. Keep it going, Haas.
Okay, so we have. What are we working with? I'm going to look at some of these.
So, hey, you're here
comments.
now. You're here
Yeah.
now. You weren't here earlier, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this guy.
Who, Paul Tayloe?
Maybe the most creative player in Golden Tee history.
I think him and Eddie G are like right up there with
So creative,
finding shots. I
right?
think Eddie G was the one that found the shot on winding 15 with the zero bird through the
All right.
through the gap in the trees. Wait,
is,
CJ just
is Paul Tayloe the guy that started the Stout Revolution?
absolutely
100%.
yeah, and he was that was
100%. Remember he played them. Do you remember about
he
this?
has to chip this.
Do you remember it was like 3 tournaments? It was like a 3-tournament span where he played them, and he didn't tell anybody.
He didn't tell anybody because
And we're just like,
so-
why isn't that ball moving? Why isn't it going anywhere?
yeah yeah. So okay,
And then Lance grabbed onto it,
Lance grabbed on and he started
and then,
and then
boom.
a bunch of so CJ's down 3 right here now.
Yeah,
so
that's not
because
good.
Paul Tayloe just holed out, and then he just lost 2 other strokes.
The crazy thing is this is the only course where I think you can be down 3 and still have a chance because of 17.
17, I mean, it depends on the setup, but
Yeah,
other than
yeah,
that, you're not
correct.
going to lose. You're not.
You're not going to
There's
lose
no
3
way
strokes, but if 17 is
at
a
their-
water hole,
No, I mean, like before 17, you're not going to lose those 3
no,
strokes
no,
anywhere.
no chance.
Unless you, like, just bleed strokes, which
No chance.
I don't really see that happening with these 2 players there.
No chance.
I mean, with CJ, he's played he
CJ
played
knows.
a bunch.
CJ knows. He's in hole-out mode right now. He has to be in hole-out mode.
Yeah, absolutely. He's up a little close to that.
And
He
Tayloe
might
is,
have like a 9
Tayloe is
iron.
in safe mode until CJ starts holing out. Just
Absolutely. Okay, now he's just hitting. He's rushing it. He needs to.
no, but that's hole-out mode. That's hole-out mode, right? He tried to run that in.
Yeah, it's not over here, and I feel
It's
like
not over.
he might be in his head about this.
It was over if he
It's
missed that
definitely
chip.
not over.
It was over if he missed that chip.
Has he had 3 hole outs in a game before? Yes. So then it's not over. Come on, CJ.
Has he had 3 hole-outs in the last 7 holes ever? Yes.
Yes. So let's see what we're working with here. Crop Dustin said he loves Jay Ware. Yes, very nice. You
doesn't?
are the one person here that loves him. Let's see, who else do we have? We have what?
My God.
No, that was him. That was not me.
Yeah. You
What's
went
up,
from
John
a D
Rimmel?
plus to a D minus roommate. Pal.
Hey, come on.
I didn't. All
He
I
didn't
did
say
was
anything.
laugh. I didn't say anything. I literally just reacted to something.
Hey, Cam. Cam, where are you? Did you leave?
Okay, hold on. Bottom pin here.
Okay, so bottom
this
pin.
is a green light. This is when this hole's fun.
Wait, what do you mean?
You can thumb it. When you get the front pin, you actually have to like backspin it. But this is where the hole outs are possible.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Man,
right now,
Tayloe is fucking
right
hot,
now,
right?
Tayloe should
Excuse
be
the
on.
F word. Sorry.
He should be on cruise control.
Alright, yeah, I did it.
So, okay, this is interesting. Will says that 17 is the pin is down at the bottom right with an 11 p.m. wind blowing it,
Oh, because he's already played it.
or 11 mile an hour wind
Okay.
at 10 p.m.
Thank
so
you,
that's
Will.
that.
Eastern or Central?
So here's the thing about when the pin's at the bottom right. If it's not on the tier, all of that rough right there is like if you like land the green, then it rolls into the rough down there. That all stays up.
You know
If you're
what?
on the left side of the Yeah, if you're on the left side of the green and it rolls into the fringe or whatever,
All right, let's talk
there's
about
a good
this.
chance
Let's
that
talk about this, Luna.
he's not going there.
No,
Yeah,
but let's talk about this.
Has been
What?
a decider in some matches earlier.
So you're an island guy, right?
No, I mean I go to the island every now and then, but only when it's perfect.
But you do this as well.
Only when it's perfect.
Yep.
There's no reason to not
Okay.
go here.
There's absolutely no reason.
Yeah. Now,
Like big
now,
super
in-
headwind, maybe you have to
honestly,
make a decision.
in his situation, I may have looked at that because you need a hole out. It's kind of difficult to hole out
From here. It's a lot easier
It's
to
a
hold
lot
out.
easier because it's a thumb, and even you have the wind helping you from the left, so you can just thumb it a little bit out to the right.
Yeah, I'm still never going to be an island guy.
It's
I told
dangerous.
you about it. I texted
It
you
is
about
dangerous.
it. I said I cannot
Yeah.
get this ball to stop
Yeah,
on this thing.
I mean, it's a. Ooh.
Oh, nice shot.
If he would have made us eat. If he would have held that out.
Can we talk about how sharp Tayloe's beard is looking? Like, it's on point.
Well, let's just talk about
Yeah.
how sharp Paul Tayloe is looking, let alone the
Sharp.
beard.
Let alone the beard. 100%.
Okay.
Yes, he
I was
does.
gonna wait till the end of the match, but I'm gonna bring this up. This guy he's one of these guys where, kind of like when we talked about Whammy earlier. You weren't here, but he's kind of one of these guys. Like it doesn't matter if he's played the courses or not. He shows up. You're gonna worry about this guy. Like
I don't ever want to play Paul Tayloe
No,
unless
no,
he's off his
no.
game
because
because he has the potential to just dominate. He's such a good player. He's one of the most creative players in the game.
100%.
I think where was it? We were like a few tournaments ago. He had the chipping. Oh, I played him in
So I have
where
three
was that?
guys.
But he was playing with the chipping wedge.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
he
yeah,
was-
yeah.
And he was like chipping on that very short par 3 on Pine Coast.
Yep.
Not Pine Coast. What is it? The one from last year. Anyway, and he was making that hole, and I'm like, okay, no one uses the chipping except for you.
And then he executes, and you're like, well,
He
right?
executes,
Do that. He-
Which is like a
so I have a list, right? I have a list of.
Oh no!
No.
All right, yeah, he needed to. I mean, this.
I have a list
So,
of. I have a list
unfortunately-
of players like that I would take in a blind look tournament. Never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it before, right? And I have a list of players.
Okay, I'd probably
And it's-
agree with you on that.
It's
yeah.
Thor.
Thor.
It's Tayloe, and there was one other one. I'm forgetting who it was. Oh, it's Haas. Blind look, never seen it before. You know, first day of the new courses kind of thing. And those guys, are the best players. And you're probably one of those guys too, but because they don't have to have repetition. Do you know what I mean? They just
Yeah.
they're gonna find a shot.
I think I remember when I think for me it probably Mark. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously
Mark-
we're
Mark-
very good friends, and you know, and I am kind of biased towards
Well,
I think he's the greatest ever. But when he played Bear Lodge for the first time and he shot a 29 under,
they're Lodge.
and that was his first look. I don't think anyone has ever done that before.
Don't ever when you bring up Bear Lodge, it just opens a cavalcade of comments from me because it's one of the best courses ever.
I love Bear Lodge.
It literally it had so much risk reward, like so much fun, tough here and there. You know what I mean? And then 18 was like, are you gonna get it? Or
Yeah.
are you not gonna get it?
Are you going to get the good look or the look that?
But
So-
it didn't matter what the
and also
look
you had
was. You felt like
16.
you had to get it.
Yeah. You also had 16. Chad. Sorry, who was that? Chad who? Oh, the chat.
Yeah.
All right, so this, barring a complete and utter blow-up from Paul Tayloe, he's going to win this match. I think he's got released. That's a correct shot right there.
Stop. Nice shot.
Yep, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, that's there's nothing.
I don't know why Chris is playing the plus irons on this course, because I can only assume that the 4-iron he likes to use it on this hole, and you do not want a lot of action on this hole.
I agree.
You want it to kind of like stop.
So I play with CJ, but we haven't played together a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea. Like, he hasn't talked to me about that.
Yeah.
But you're probably right. He might want to edit. He might want to edit that Hollywood bag.
I'm not really feeling the plus irons.
Yeah.
I feel like Hole Maker, a.k.a. Paul Tayloe, wanted to make a statement here against the younger players. I feel like
Yeah.
he did. He wanted to just dominate, and he did. And I love CJ.
I just love the fact that he can show up to any tournament.
Yeah.
And just kind of run deep if he needs to.
Kind of like, remember B-Man whenever he like used to come to tournaments, and he would just like he would make these runs, and he would get like 4th place and like not even play.
He'd walk in on Thursday night and be like, I've been able to play it all.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, on Sunday,
some people
he's
just
a
know the
9-12.
game.
He's a 7-8 guy.
Some people just understand the game, and they're able to use that, capitalize on that.
Absolutely.